Welcome to Engineering Scale Models. I'm Jason, your host, and I do models and electronics. Today we have something interesting for you. My son got this for Christmas, and I thought it was just going to be a simple thing, but it's actually pretty cool electronics. So let's take a look. We have here Lego Super Mario. Now, this is what I believe is a microcontroller. There's a lot of videos on what this is, but I haven't looked up what exactly is in here, and I'm going to make a guess of what's in here, and then I'm going to be taking another one of these apart, not this one, and taking a look at everything that it has. But I'm going to take a guess on what it has, and then I'm going to show you what I've learned and different ways that it works and stuff, and the versatility and why I think it is what it is. So it's a Lego Mario. He has a pair of pants. There's some switches here that coincide with marks in the pants, so he knows what pants he has. So it runs a specific input output on the switches to run a specific command for the type of pants he has, and I'll show you that. But you turn him on. He talks. He has eyes and a mouth, and then he has a little screen that if you bounce him or if you hold him up to something red. Do we have something red in there? So yeah, so we have something red here, and then he doesn't want to react to anything red.
Too small.
Yeah, that's all right. He does different things with the. And there's that alarm. So he reacts if you flip him over. He says Yahoo. Hopefully that sound's picking up. But what I think there's a microcontroller. We have two lights and a color sensor. And then he has a tilt and nine. I'm going to assume a nine axis sensor, Bluetooth, so he can connect to an iPad. He can also receive updates through Bluetooth through the iPad. So it's an interesting system, and I'm going to show you. We'll start, and I'll show you how he works. He comes with the starter set. I don't have the whole starter set, but I have the important things here. He has a start block. It says start, and it's a series of colored lines that we're going to look up closely. And then we have the finish, which is a series of colored lines. And then we have two enemies. Again, all these scanners are a series of color lines. Already done some experiments with the colored lines, and it's pretty cool. So you basically put them in there, and you get 60 seconds on the clock, and then you can bounce around getting coins. You can jump on an enemy like this, and as you defeat the enemy, it gives you coins. It's not coming across as well as I would hope. So he has different screens, and then you end up on the goal, and it tells you your coin score. So I'm assuming it has some kind of EEPROM in it that stores all the sounds and noise. And from what I understand, when you get a new set that has new scanner codes in there, you scan it, and then you scan one of the codes from the game, and then it unlocks it on the app to build it. And Donovan's here with us. When you scan a new set to build, does it update Mario right away? Does he have to do an update?
Oh no, I think it just transmits the season one. Just right.
So you think he's programmed with all of season one stuff, yeah. And then when the new season comes out, he'll have that stuff. Yeah, there you go. So let me look at one of those under the scope so I can show people what the color lines look like. So if we come over here, let me set this up so we can see what the color lines look like on one of these. And I'll talk about an idea that I had. So if you look at this image here, this is the color lines on the, what is this, a Goomba? Goomba.
Goomba.
Goomba? Okay, I'm not good with the names. So if you look here, it has, here's to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and then the pattern repeats. So the pattern repeats to the end. It ends at, which is odd, it ends at pink, but there's a yellow here. So I have found out if you block all of this from this green over, he will still scan these initial 5 lines. So I'm assuming every enemy has its own set of 5 lines, as this Bowser Jr. has. You know, this one has its set of 5 lines of green, red, light blue, blue, yellow, and then back to repeating the pattern. And then if you look at the start gate here, let's look at the start gate. It has a pattern of green, red, like lime green, blue, purple, and then it goes back to the green. And then again, as it is on the other ones, the pattern ends one short of the pattern. And if we look at the goal here, goal, again, the goal, it ends at the blue on this side, but there is actually another color, a gold band, into the pattern. Now, I'm wondering if a green here means something, and a red here means something, and this color here, this color here, this color here. Or I wonder if it's just a color code, because if you have five codes, 5 possible codes, and you have 10 different colors, so you're looking at 500 different possibilities of the different tiles that you can do. So you can have 500 different things. I'm not aware of how many different Mario tiles there are with scanners on there, but they've already released season 1 for 2020, and they're already releasing stuff for 2021. So I'm assuming it's going to be around for a while. So I'm assuming either they'll run out of the main colors they have. I'm not sure how many there are. I'm going to research that, and I'm going to let you know how many colors there are total that I can discover. And we're going to see how many possible combinations of tiles there are. Now, there's some interesting power-up blocks. You want me to show them how the course works?
Yeah, I just made a course.
So he just made a course here. So he's going to run this course here to show you how it goes. Okay.
Maybe add a little.
Well, let's just get going, buddy.
So, first of all, you just put them in here.
See, and then now so you just walk him everywhere, and it has different pants that go on here that give him different abilities. We don't have a lot of the pants; we just have some construction ones. But one of the interesting things is he knows what color ground he's on. So if I take this here and see if you can see this, it shows that he is on a desert tile. If I go here, he is on a green plains, forest, woodsy plains area. If I go to this red, well, it does not like red under my light.
Why do you guys say had light?
Yeah, what does he do on his own hat? Yeah, see, there we go. So he's getting burned by lava.
Fire.
And then if he goes up there, his eyes go X. And then if you had a mushroom, he'll lose a mushroom. So, and then there is a purple. If I hold it on Bowser Jr.'s bib, it has a purple mucky goo type of thing. And from what we can tell, that's all the different colors. Oh, wait, well, blue is water. Blue is water. So,
fun fact, people, if you shake Mario after he's been on purple goo, you'll be fine.
Oh, so you can shake the goo off him. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of different sub-programs running when you land on a different color. And now, how they're running the sub-programs is interesting because there's a couple things that I've noticed that. Can you hand me the P block?
The P button.
So if you have these power-up blocks, this is a P block, and this is a superstar. If you get the superstar, it locks that in, and you can't get another power-up. So, but you can, jump on an enemy and one-shot the enemy. And some enemies you need a star. So it knows what the color code is, and then it runs, I would assume, with an interrupt, a subroutine based on the color code. Now, if I get this P block and then I try to get a star, I have to wait until my other power up is done.
Yeah,
Do you have the yellow question mark block?
I do. Well, let's just talk about the Boo for a second.
Okay.
So he needs a superstar to kill, as all your Mario fans know.
Yeah, he needs a superstar. So if it gives me an exclamation point and he gets hurt. And if he had a mushroom, he would lose it. But if I put the star on there, I think I beat him. So there's different routines being ran when certain things are scanned. And I've noticed that the ghost guy here has a lot of pinky purple colors. So
Shake him up and down when he gets busy.
So he has pink and purple colors. And you have the bones guy.
I had to drive him. That's really special.
And then this guy has this dry bones has a special where you can't jump on them right away after each other. And he has a purple one over from the last bar. And this one has a purple 2 over from the last bar. So I wonder if that purple is significant to the fact that it's a special enemy. And these both have a green in the first color. Does this guy? See, this other enemy has a green as the first color. And this guy has a green as the first color. So what about a power block? So a power block has a green as a first color. Star green as a first color. So it appears that green as a first color is in these. Let's see here. So again, green as the first color. So I wonder if green as the first color is significant of season 1. Do you have anything from season 2?
I don't think so. Also, a cool thing is he knows if he gets knocked off the platform.
Yeah, with the tilt sensor that's in it, he gets knocked off the platform.
Yeah, because if you put him like that and then just turn him a little and take him off.
Oh yeah, this is another type of these are movement ones, and if he stays balanced on there and he moves in the circle based on this pattern, and the tilt sensor is supposed to react a certain way, you get coins, and there's different things like that. And then this is a green start to that one.
As I was saying.
Yes, go ahead.
If he gets knocked off by the Boo, he will get dizzy and take damage.
Yeah, that's good, buddy. Okay, I just wanted to look at that. Thank you. Okay, so we don't have any season 2 stuff. In the next video, I'll talk about the season 2 and see if the color code is different on this. It does note that Mario doesn't die, so But I want to know if there's a fundamental level, like can you just take a set of combination of codes, colors, and put them together in groups of 5 and scan them and see what he does. I might get an OLED display and try that just to see what happens. I'm not going to do that on video because I guess it could substitute as hacking. So I'm not going to do anything that is illegal. But it is kind of curious. I wonder how, if every one starts with a green in season 1, I'm wondering if season 2, everything's going to start with like a red or a blue. And that's how it differentiates what section of memory that it pulls the code from. Because if it stores all its update from season 1 into a unit where it sees the green code, the green color, and it knows to pull from that memory location for its corresponding action, what you get in season 2 could pull from a different memory source. So, as I was saying, an EEPROM. But I'm assuming it's going to have a microprocessor, again, the color sensor. A pretty accurate color sensor, I would say, because you have to be close to things, and with the lights on there, it has to be magnified well. For some reason, some of the red tiles, excuse me, aren't activating under my lights, and I don't know if it's just too bright or if it's interfering or it's changing the color temperature. I don't know. But it seems that the colors have to be pretty accurate. So, and if it picks up a hint of any other color, it assumes it's that color like this. Has very little purple in it, but when you put Mario on it, it registers that as purple. And it's mostly white and with a little bit of red, but it's very little purple. And it seems to pick up that purple pretty easily. So, and, purple, red is made up of purple, so maybe it's a blending thing with the bright white LEDs that are on the bottom of it. It's worthy to note he's not rechargeable. He runs on 2 AAA batteries. Have you had to change the batteries yet?
Nope.
So he's had it since Christmas, and he plays it
So the
daily.
app tells you how much battery.
And it does correspond with an app. So like I said, he communicates through Bluetooth. So it's going to have some form of Bluetooth driver. But it is definitely one large OLED screen. I can see that just by looking at him on an angle. You tell it's one screen vertically. So I'll be interested to see what size screen that is, what kind of writing protocols is it, I2C, SPI, that type of thing. So this is my son's. I'm not gonna take this apart. Wouldn't be able to make videos anymore if I took this apart. So I am going to look into getting my own, and I'm going to take it apart and show you guys what's inside, and see if we can learn anything about this color band system and how it stores data, how it accesses data, what kind of microprocessors on there, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching.
And until next time,
have a good day.